This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Detroit Pistons.
Ready to go?
And it's the Pistons to start out. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. Napier is out there with Ellis. Then it's King. Then there's Pippen. Stolen by Pippen. D.Theis. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
He wanted to shoot that ball, but you see your teammate wide open. He's a good teammate. He can do it.
Deflects the pass. And there's a screen. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Bulls. From deep, Ellis, and that's good. Here's Thomas. He kicks to Rodman. They get a hand on it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Here's Dumars, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Dumars got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. It's connected on all three looks.
Here's Rodman, and the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Yeah, pretty obvious over-the-back call there, but being out of position, that was really the only option.
Try to make as good a decision as you can every time you have the basketball, but that time he attacked without thinking too much.
And Pippen gets it to go.
They can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Pass go wide. And so just over a minute and a half played. Puts it up from 12. It's deflected. Here's Ellis. Rodman with the rebound.
Not a problem. That's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
And Dumars gets it to go. Dumars got 6. So it's Chicago now. 4-point game. Here's Napier. D.Theis. Rebound, Detroit.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that mess.
Out to the wing. Here's Aguirre. That shot off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Thomas kicks to Rodman. Back to Thomas. And there's the foul. Will go on Shabazz Napier. That's his first foul. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Aguirre kicks to Lambier. Another 3 for Detroit.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Napier dishes to Pippen. Out to the right wing. And the basket by Napier. Napier's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, he's like a carpenter out there. Great floor awareness. Zipping the ball over to his teammates with ease.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I spoke with Detroit's head coach. He said they know the challenge going up against this team that can score so many points in a hurry. He said we cannot try to match these guys basket for basket and get away from our defense. Because if you slack off these shooters even a little bit, then they really go off. We'll see if they can find that balance tonight and even this season series. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. He really has them focused on not letting this game turn into a shootout.
And that's the way you've got to play it against them. I mean, start trading baskets with this group and you play right into their hands.
Well, the mindset then has to be about a physical basketball game with bodying up the bigs and not getting any free runs to the hoop. So let's see if physicality becomes a part of this one.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Fires the 3. Up they get it back. Stolen by Thomas. To the paint. And Ellis with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis.
Hey, watch Mark out there!
Knocks it loose. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Lambier passes to Thomas. Lambier screen. Thomas kicks to Lambier. A beautiful assist by Thomas to set up the basket.
That's how you set up your teammates. Done with a little bit of flair.
Pippen against Dumars. Here's Ellis on the mark with the 15-footer. Ellis has got 5 now.
And Ellis, known as a volume shooter, especially from the mid-range there, where he can be deadly.
Thomas dishes to Lambier. Shoots from the block. Gets some room on the way in, and the bucket's good. He's got 7. Dumars against Ellis. Back to Pippen. Rebound by the Pistons.
Well, from our angle, that looked like that was going in. But defense, fantastic how they contested it.
King with the block. Pulls up on the elbow. Pippen can't hit.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better for that range.
And stolen by Napier. Another shot in deep. Pippen trumps it in. Pippen's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
I like the physicality there on the glass on full display. Great at hitting the boards and then capitalizing off the second chance opportunity.
Thomas gets a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Chicago leading by 6. Reverses, and it's Ellis laying it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Lambier screen. Thomas passes to Lambier. Comes up empty off the pick.
Oh, and the D did not make that any easier. Can't fault the shooter for missing. That's a tough shot.
52 seconds left in the first. Thomas kicks to Dumars. Lambier screen. Now, here's Dumars. He's guarded close. And there's the foul. Will go on Shabazz Napier. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Chicago. Williams, he's checked in for King. And B.J. Armstrong has subbed in for Shabazz Napier. The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game right now. Free throw good, Thomas. 2 shots. And both free throws good for Thomas. There's 39 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Good ball moving by the ball. D.Theis in the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And doing their best to maximize possessions, just staying focused with this lead.
Well, it isn't much, but they've been able to capture some of the momentum of this game and increase their advantage.
Now, here's Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. And that one is off.
I give the defense a C+ on that possession, but still, I'm sure he's upset he missed.
And so it's Chicago, holding on to an 8-point lead and into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of the points coming right at the rim. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
They'll think back to the first.
The Bulls leading by 8. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for Chicago right now, they've got Pippen. Harkless is out there with Williams. Then there's Armstrong. They grab their own miss. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And it's the Bulls with the ball. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Harkless dishes to Armstrong. Back to Harkless. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allows the defender to recover and contest that shot. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Bulls have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. That free throw, no good. No good on the second free throw. Pistons trail by 6. Pass to Caspi. Back to Thomas. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. It's a big high bounce and goes in.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Theis, Zubac's defending. 6 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get on the shot here. Detroit with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Thomas passes to Caspi. 13 feet away. And Detroit again with the bucket.
His release is just so smooth from the mid-range.
The dish to Harkless. Here's Pippen. What a move. Pippen showing off some terrific ball handling.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Thomas kicks to Rodman. Well placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Johnson outside. Kicks to Casper. Got a piece of it. For 3. The shot, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Theis. Zubac's defending. Down low. Theis. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got 5 assists tonight.
They've gone to him. He has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
In transition, here come the Bulls. And Pippen slams it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
There's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Detroit with the ball. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Well executed. Great rhythm. You've got to finish that.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen. Couldn't complete the play.
Tries again. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the foul against Detroit. Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls. So for the Bulls, King comes in for Williams. And Shabazz Napier subbed in for B.J. Armstrong.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And one thing they'll discuss are their defensive rotations. And the other is in the matchup.
We're seeing very little help defense on the inside, and even when there is help, it's been ineffective.
Here's checked in for Detroit. Now here's Thomas. Double team on Thomas. Johnson a wide open look. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Pippen. And it's Pippen with the jam.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball. Nice. Pistons trail by 12. Thomas dishes to Johnson. Tipped away. Here's Pippen. And it's Pippen with the jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And great, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
Well, it fires up your teammates and the fans when you make plays like that out in the open court and explosive.
And it's Pippen slamming it down.
The tenacity, the attention to detail. It's why these guys are in complete control.
It seems like they've been at it on both ends tonight. Tremendous all-around play from them. Has them up quite a bit here.
And that's out of bounds. Total retain possession. Aguaya's checked in for the Pistons. Dumars comes in for Johnson. There's a minute 47 left in the second quarter.
Yeah, it just seems whatever they do, nothing's working right now to stop the bleeding.
I still think there's a chance you string a couple of big plays together and the tide can turn very quickly.
Here's Thomas after the made shot from Scottie Pippen. Now a timeout called by Detroit. You look at Scottie Pippen, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, I know the defense has 5 guys, but collectively they're no match for this guy. He is roasting them.
Outside Thomas. He dishes it to Cashman. To stop the drought. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Outside Thomas. Aguirre kicks to Lambier. King with the steal. Here's Napier. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Bulls shoot their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And he knocks down the first one. Gonzalez checked in for Maurice Harkins. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Pistons trailed by 19 from 11 feet away, and the shot goes in from Aguirre.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They got to get back to their strength.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive hurt.
Thomas a screen. There's the screen. And the foul on Monte Ellis. That's his first foul. So it's the Pistons now, trailing by 19. Shot clock at 6. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And Beer's shot is off.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Bill Lambier. For Chicago, they have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit. And that one misses. And he's good on the second. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's Chicago running away with it. And
got Shaq, got Kenny to Jeff Smith. Lucky Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are in blowout territory, leading by 20. Kenny, some perspective, please.
In terms of their offensive performance, that was a very well-played half of basketball. Good ball movement off the ball, hard screens being set, and they found the guys where the open look. That's how they were able to shoot such a tremendous percentage from the field. With that fluid, efficient offense, they'll be tough to catch in the second half.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
Well, one reason they're getting roasted, aka blown out, poor rebound. Way too many one-and-done possessions. I don't want to see guys drill between your legs and shoot. Not enough fundamentals. Hey, box out one-on-one. Maintain position one-on-one. Learn how to play basketball one-on-one.
Number 1 to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hand, but we'll see if that gap narrows down. Chicago leading by 20. We've got Aguirre. Dennis Rodman is out there with Bill Lambier. Then it's Joe Dumars. And it's Thomas in at the point guard position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Pippen with the steal. To the inside. Here's Napier. Offensive rebound. Over Thomas. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Well, the team is still up despite him struggling, so hopefully he'll find his rhythm.
Aguirre. Good. Aguirre's got the first basket of the 3rd quarter for the Pistons.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, it's like 4 teenagers at home over the summer, just not enough activity. You've gotten your rest. It's time to man up.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Trying to come back, Kevin, and you can't afford too many mistakes. His 4th turnover hampering their efforts.
Pippen against Aguirre. Shot left block. D.Theis. Got a shot off that time. Good work defensively by Rodman. Dumars against Ellis. Dumars kicks to Thomas. Lambier screen. Thomas passes to Dumas. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 3 assists in the game.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play. I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Yeah, Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
And there's the pass to Aguirre. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Aguirre's got 4 points in the quarter.
And sharp here to start the half. That's 3 in a row.
King, the pass to Ellis. Shoots from 12. And too long on the shot. Pistons trail by 18. Pass to Aguirre. From beyond the arc. Basket good. Lambeer's got 9.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
Well, that's the second part of the equation there. Block out, be aggressive, and control the glass.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. A floater, and Thomas with a nice bucket inside. Thomas got his second basket of the game.
That floater is a thing of beauty, effective when it's used the right way.
And there's the 3-second violation. Johnson, he's checked in for Thomas. Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. Armstrong comes in for Nate. Watch for John. Ellis against Dumars. Lambeer screen. Johnson outside. Passes it to Aguirre. Block at 6. And Mark Aguirre showing his inside strength.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
And it's Pippen missing. Pistons trail by 14. Knocked loose. Stolen by Ellis. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Bill Embiid. For Chicago, they have been shooting 50% at the line, 5 of 10. And he makes the first. NBA official, NBA referee, Brent Ashby, one of the toughest jobs in the world. There's been a lot of talk about adding an official to the court. Would that make a difference?
You know, I'm thinking, Kevin, that's like asking 4 of my buddies to add a 5th guy to go out and they're all single. That means there's another guy I got to compete with. So maybe we don't have another set of eyes on the NBA game. Lots of physicality, lots of pushing and shoving. You may see more foul calling, which will slow down the tempo and the rhythm of the game. I'm not sure that's the best idea for the league.
So then adding the Secaucus and the extra eyes in New York to look at calls, I think that might take the place of adding the official.
I think the league has done a great job, Kevin, having Secaucus now have the ability to make some of those calls to help speed up what we do with regards to the replay.
Shots, gentlemen. 2.
The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Johnson at the line for 2.
And the first one drops. He's off on the second. The Bulls leading by 15. Here's Napier. He's got 6. Feeds to Harkless. Outside Pippen. Just 5 on the clock. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Pippen's got 22 points.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
And you could try to key in on him, but that's tough. They run plays that routinely give him makeable looks.
Time call here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. The Pistons making a change here. Caspi's checked in. Lambeer screen. And stolen by Napier. And that one, good. Napier's got 8.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
There's the pick. The open shot by Johnson. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Pippen. Clock at 6. Another one falls for Chicago.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots from the interior.
Tough to fault him for the struggles of the team so far. He has been solid. It's the rest of the guys that need to come along for the ride.
For Detroit, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. .109 left to play in the third. Rebound, Detroit.
And right now, I think just his demeanor is hurting the team. His shooting's been off, and he knows it.
Pass to White. Dumars against Paxson. 5 on the clock. Lambert with a screen on Paxson. Here's Pippen, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Bill Lambert. The Bulls have made 7 of their last 12 attempts at the line, and the first one at the line is good. So for the Pistons, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Lambert, and it's Sally in for Aguirre.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Zubac kicks to Dumars. Knocked loose, over to the wing. Launches a 3, good on the triple. Dumars got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Napier. The shot misses.
I still love the shot selection. The defense wasn't really a factor. They need to be more aggressive guarding the mid-range.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back right after this. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Pistons trail by 18. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. John Paxson is out there with Napier. Then it's Pippen. Then there's Mo Harkless.
Well, you love the fearless, aggressive attitude. Doesn't let size matter.
Well, he also has that innate ability to just create enough separation. It's a nice move.
And the Pistons with possession. Thomas kicks to Dumars. Harkless comes with the double team. Caspi for 3, and it's Chicago with the rebound. Harkless has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Pippen, D.Theis. No good there. And it's Detroit the other way. And Thomas has it in the corner. 16 feet away. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Napier kicks to Pippen.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Kings check in for the Bulls. Ellis comes in for Shabazz Napier. Thomas against Paxson. Now Casper. Now the pass to Sally. They set the pick. 4 on the clock. Dumars. Chicago grabs the miss. Pippen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Makes it off the glass. Pippen's got 28.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
But to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart. And he's going in for the kill.
Dishes to Ellis. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Caspi, and they cash in right away with a quick shot. Well, for Detroit, their last game, a loss to the Spurs. Pulls from the top of the key. Pippen can't hit.
And the defense is just not very aggressive. Definitely fortunate that the mid-range jumper did not find the bottom of the net that time.
Here is Caspi, guarded by Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Zubac, and he makes good on his first shot of the game. The Bulls leading by 12. To the middle, kicks it out to Ellis. And again, Chicago. No good. Ellis against Dumars. And taken away by Ellis. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Thomas against Paxson. So for the Pistons. And here's checked in for Zubats. Rodman comes in for Sally. And Aguirre's subbed in for Castle. Armstrong's checked in for the Bulls. It's tipped. Here's Ellis. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Bulls lead by 14.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
Well, collectively, they've done it tonight here. A passionate performance from the squad.
It's good.
That floater is a thing of beauty, effective when it's used the right way.
To the inside. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Thomas. The shot misses.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection.
Timeout.
This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Scottie Pippen.
Hey guys, no doubt who our pick was gonna be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Pistons trail by 16. Thomas kicks to Dumars. Lambier with a screen on Ellis. Dumars. And it's King with the rebound. King's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Pippen.
Bitch. Out of half.
Powerful. I mean, I'm amazed there's still glass in that backboard.
Greg, look at the bench. The entire bench out of their seats.
Well, that's their guy right there, Kevin, taking down the house.
At the line for 2. And he knocks down the first one. And so Lambier nails both of them. There's 1:54 left here in the 4th quarter. Back to King. He feeds it to Armstrong. Theis. Lambier defended. Nice D from Lambier. Inside. Pippen with the steal. Ellis on top. Covered by Dumars. Dumars against Ellis. Buries it down low. He's got 23.
And with time becoming a factor, that may do it, guys.
Well, leads are not given, they are earned. Playing with desire and attention to detail all night.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Brent, many teams have cracked down on cell phone use during practices and during games. Can anything be done on a league level in that regard?
Hold on, Kevin, I'm getting a call.
Okay, good, yeah. Can you put him on hold for just a second?
Mom, I'm talking to Kevin Harlan. Yeah, it's a different age. I don't think the league, Kevin, can do anything with regards to how players use their mobile devices. That's up to the team and how it is a coach make sure that the demands of what your practice schedule is and your game schedule and your attentiveness to those times that you need to be there, that takes precedent.
Purdue is hauled in by Zubats.
Well, important to get great balance if you get bumped on your way to the basket. Still something that every player tries to get comfortable with.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks. And have to defend better in the paint. They just let him set up way too deep.
Well, he's going to punish you down there if you're not more physical than he is, and look for them to go right back to that play.
And the three ball is good.
And finally, hitting their stride. This is the run they needed earlier.
Well, easier to do once the game is on ice, as your opponent sometimes has a tendency to relax.
And saving their best for last. Tremendous run here to seal the win.
And you could just see everything coming together like a perfect storm, and they just rolled on through.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.